put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, toot up, make get they suit touch begging. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me, ball and jump, man. Touch hands, we about to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between our visitors and these guys defending their home turf. Marvin Mims now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hold on, son. Ready. Ready. Ready.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. He's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And set him up with a first set of downs.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to bring up first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That first down throw is going to wind up incomplete. Defender in the area making a nice play on the football. Now it's 2nd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Check.
Second down, give to Harvey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock Debbie's 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Hold on a second. Away. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
set. No touch.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom. Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. Second down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Great, set. No touch.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He will be trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
No touch, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. Rolling out to his left. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. Oh, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
No touch.
First down, a run with Barkley. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hurts now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. The right side, caught by Smith. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good for a first down.
No touch, set. No touch.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
We know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Great, set. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Here's Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by McWilliams. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
That's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you play the quarterback, you can escape. But even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
They've got a man in motion. Throwing here, Nix. Buying some time right. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They've got a first to begin the frame. Nix bails out of the pocket quick. He just throws this one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. Headed out right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Nix kick out wide, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he gets in. Touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
No touch set. 180, 180. No touch.
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster.
Intended for Christian Kirk. Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10. Hurts looking to throw. He's looking deep once again. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there could be more interceptions.
On third down, it's Hurts. He's finds Smith. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
A gain of 9. It's fourth down.
They'll go. Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That is clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backward. Second down coming up.
Second and 16 at the 34-yard line.
Hurts to throw. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 19 on that pickup. And that gives them a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
On first down, Hurts. He finds Brown, right side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And they're going to have a first down now.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Hey, let's go. Yo,
Handoff headed right. Barkley. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Enough to stop that play with Ja'Day Barrett.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Pass is caught at the 9. And he will take this in. Touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s? The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Escapes the pocket. On the run, deep down the left side. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Shotgun snap to Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talking about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, It's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Now Nick's on third down. That's the first down, and he's still going. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 6. Result is a first down.
They'll throw again. Nix. That's him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable to create space to take that shot downfield.
Nix to throw again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Portland Sutton, the man he was after. And now it's third and short.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
On third and 2, here's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Throwing again. Here's Nix. On the move, headed right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. First down run gets them 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. It's a gain of 4 there. And that means first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Saquon Barkley. First and 10 at the 32.
First and 10. It's Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Moving right, airs it. That's complete inside the 35. And that is a touchdown. These guys take the lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Team 14. Visitors 7.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. He's got a lane up past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Knicks now on first and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. Knicks looking to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sags. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
And it's third down.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from tired and sad to ready to grab and get to the part. I want the money, the cash, the moon of the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have the things we've been lacking, my brother. So
here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10.
No touch. No touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he gets it away from his end zone. Collects this at the 35. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. First play, they go quick after the left, complete. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down from the 42. Nix from the gun. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives him the first. They've set it downs for him from the 31. On the handoff, here's Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling their running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Nix now to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. From the red zone on first. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Knicks again on 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Knicks now, 3rd and 1. Drops it down, Harvey. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it, that's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
Harvey is in, touchdown! These guys start the second half with some needed points. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, they're out in 6. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. On and quick, and they bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Good, set. Anyone, yeah?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. He's back to throw. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
At the 41-yard line.
First down from the 41. Hurts now from the gun. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
At the 24-yard line.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards. They just got a very successful one.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. From the pistol, Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. It's his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. We're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on it. Keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Zone read give here to Barkley. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react.
Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. Touchdown. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with a fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. And when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Rolling left, buying some time. Comes this one off to Harvey. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you could almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something. Go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That one gains 7. That'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. All set to go now from the 35. They'll throw again, Nix. Flush down now to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. In the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Bombers, ready. Captain.
Looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. On now comes their punter. It's a fake from deep on their own half. Pass caught. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble, as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
Well, they tried the fake, but no one was fooled. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on 4th down.
Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock. They bring him down for no gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Good.
They go to Barkley again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Getting 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw it. He rolls to his right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. This is a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Showing a little burst so far. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. They've got 1st down here from the 36. It's Nix out of the pistol. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions have made this 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Big shot is hauled in. Good rebounds. Oh, what a play. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. I think that's going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Next to throw again. Forced out to his right. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Once more, it's Nix. That one's complete over the middle. And he's able to take this one down at the 25. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing now. Has him on the quick hitter. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. Looking quickly here.
2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Hits him on the out route. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes the play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Mix again on 2nd and 10. He brings it in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Nix from the gun. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
You know, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So the first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Approaching the final minute here, they need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. And they aren't able to get it back. The hands team does its job. And they bring him down around the 34. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3 and out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3 and out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Just a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have got you at first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. A give to the fullback. Oh, he lost the football. And the defense jumps on the loose ball. It's a turnover.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. He'll look to throw it. Getting out to his left. He's running with it. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, Parker. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Almost set. Ready. To the right. Captain.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it again. And he gets out of bounds, stopping the clock, but not the big play they needed. Just a gain of 5.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here he is to throw. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going for it again. And he does get them the first before going out. Just over 20 seconds to play. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's going to bring up first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good for a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
On first down, it's Nix. It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives him a first down. Clock is at 3 seconds, and we've got a timeout because 3 points is all that's needed to force that overtime frame. Here comes Will Lutz. A lot riding on this field goal try. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoff. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Got to be able to make a stop, too. On the return, here's Mims. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 4 on the play.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on second down. Giving this to Harvey. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yep, that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
Give them around 6. That's going to make it second and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Nick's now to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
A gain of 5. Results in a first down.
Throwing on first down, Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Slide getting it to Cortland Sutton. And it's going to be second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
All it can get is a yard here, Bronk. It's going to be third down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. Offense looking at 3rd and 8 here. This is a tough one to continue this opening drive of OT.
Bombers.
Now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be unable to stop the clock again here in overtime. They'll send out the punting unit. And in overtime, he needs to make this a good one. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Certainly got to pick your shots. When to be aggressive defensively, Kate, when you get here to overtime. You send a blitz, it better get home. It better have an effect, and that time it did, forcing the incompletion.
Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. If they can do something here, ready to operate on second down. Hurts now from the gun. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he runs it in for the touchdown. Start the celebration, baby. They win it in overtime. It all came down to the situation they hoped for, Brock. Ball in their QB's hands with a chance to win it, and he came through when it mattered most.
And all you really do and hope for in that moment, and when it arrives, is you got the right man under center for the job, and in this moment, he was that dude.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense,